Do you want fries with that? You'll have to be more specific. From tornado fries to poutine, these are 30 of the most popular fry variations from around the world.
French fry, sir.
Traditional cut fries, also known as straight cut fries, are the fries that we all know and love. They're often found at fast food chains and in the freezer aisle at your grocery store. While they vary in length, your typical traditional cut fry is long and about 3/8 of an inch thick. Their long, skinny shape makes them the perfect size to crisp up on the outside, while the inside stays fluffy and soft. For most people, traditional cut fries are what they think of when they imagine the ideal French fry consistency. Not only do they have a delicious mouthfeel, but they also taste great when they're properly salted. These fries may be pretty basic compared to other options, but they're also great for dipping in a variety of sauces and are easy to make at home.
French fries make me happy. It's a simple food. I'm a simple woman.
Steak fries feature a much thicker cut than most other types of fries. About ½ an inch is standard. Their wide shape fries nicely, creating a thin, crispy shell while leaving lots of pillowy potato inside. They may not be as crunchy as other types of fries, but their hearty cut makes them a perfect complement to thick cuts of meat. Their expansive surface area also soaks up salt and makes them ideal for dipping in sauces of all kinds. You'll find these steak fries at some restaurants and in frozen bags at the grocery store, but you can also make them at home. Cutting large slices of potatoes for steak fries is much easier than other fry cuts. You can quickly achieve the right shape and size with a sharp kitchen knife, but an apple slicer will make it virtually effortless. The precisely cut exteriors of crinkle-cut fries may look unique and appealing, but they actually serve more than an aesthetic purpose. Due to the wavy cut, these fries have significantly more surface area than regular cut fries. That allows them to become extra crispy on the outside while maintaining a softer inside, creating the perfect blend of both textures and, of course, it's perfect for dipping. Making crinkle-cut fries requires a special device to achieve the signature zigzag shape. So unless you really feel like purchasing a crinkle cutter, buying them frozen from the store is probably best. Of course, you can always enjoy them at restaurants and popular fast food chains like Arby's, Sonic, and Shake Shack. Waffle fries also look exactly how they're named, like mini waffles made out of potatoes. They have a crisscross texture with lots of ridges, crevices, and small holes that crisp up beautifully when fried. Their unique shape makes them perfect for holding lots of dipping sauce or toppings, so you can achieve the ideal blend of flavors.
Why waffle fries? Because they're the perfect tool for the perfect bite. Lots of room for toppings.
The distinctive shape of waffle fries also allows them to retain soft inside, even though the outsides get extra crunchy. Unfortunately, making waffle fries at home isn't the most straightforward task, as you'll need a mandolin with the right kind of wavy, ridged blade setting to cut lattice shapes out of your potatoes. If that sounds too labor-intensive, you can always swing by Chick-fil-A for some of their famous waffle fries, or grab a bag from the grocery store. Named for their whimsical corkscrew shape, curly fries are thin, winding, and delicious. They're made with a device called a spiralizer and are cut to be about the same width as traditional fries. Due to the way they are cut, curly fries often wind up with various shapes and sizes and lots of smaller broken pieces, but their form and texture provides plenty of eye-catching appeal. However, since they require a special tool to make and quite a bit of effort, it might be best just to grab some from the store. Most curly fries you buy or find in restaurants are seasoned with a blend of cayenne pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and flour. The additional coating gives them a bold flavor profile and an extra crispy exterior, meaning that dipping sauces and other condiments are not really necessary while eating them. That hasn't stopped anyone before, though. The term sweet potato fries refers to any kind of French fry made from sweet potatoes. They can be standard cut, crinkle cut, wedges, or even waffles. Regardless of shape, sweet potato fries have a sweet, rich taste that is much more complex than typical fries and goes amazingly well with just salt or ketchup.
What's wrong with normal fries?
Nothing, but these are made from sweet potatoes.
Well, they better taste just as good.
Whether it's because of their distinct flavor or the fact that some think they are healthier, something about sweet potato fries make them the perfect side at diners and other restaurants. Sadly, though, they don't have many health benefits over regular fries. Sweet potato fries have more vitamin A than regular fries, but also have more carbs and calories. Regardless, they are simple to make at home. Their main drawback is that they don't always get as crunchy, but you can easily fix that by making your sweet potato fries extra crispy with cornstarch.
That's good.
They're all good, Dad.
While the name clearly categorizes home fries as fries, they are typically deep fried like other French fries. Instead, they are generally pan-fried. Regardless, think of them like French fries for breakfast. But don't limit yourself to only enjoying them in the morning. Basic home fries can be cut in several different shapes. You'll often find the potatoes cut into small chunks in restaurants, but thin slices are probably the most manageable if you're making them at home. Home fries are pretty similar to hash browns. They are both typically pan-fried, topped with salt and pepper, and both are breakfast favorites. The only real difference is that hash browns are shredded, and home fries come in larger potato chunks. As a result, they get exceptionally crispy but still have softer insides, allowing for a nice blend of textures. Potato wedges are like steak fries, but even heartier. They also have more of a wedge shape, obviously. Their oversized nature allows them to crisp up on the exterior while maintaining lots of soft potato in the center. They may not be as crunchy as other fries, but they make up for it by providing more of a mouthful with every bite. Similar to curly fries, potato wedges are often seasoned, so they pack a flavorful punch. The meaty shape of potato wedges makes cutting them super simple, without any special tools. All you need is a sharp knife or an apple slicer. Potato wedges are also found in many restaurants and are a favorite dish for grocery stores to sell in the hot section of their delis. They can also be found frozen, so you have many options when it comes to enjoying these soft yet crispy potatoes. Like their name suggests, shoestring fries are long and thin. Typically, potatoes for shoestring fries are cut to be about 1/8 of an inch thick, which is about a third of the thickness of regular cup fries. Matchstick fries are essentially the same thing, but shorter. The thin cut of these fries means they cook really fast, allowing for tons of crunch without a lot of soft potato inside. The uniform texture makes them a great garnish, but they can also be enjoyed solo or with dipping sauces. Making crispy shoestring fries at home is quite rewarding, as long as you have the right tools. You'll need a mandolin slicer or a julienne peeler to achieve the precise, thin cut of these fries, but they're well worth the effort. Thanks to their ultra-thin shape, you get a mouthful of crunchy goodness in every bite. Tater tots are small, pillowy bites of potato with deliciously crispy shells. Think hash browns, but formed into little nuggets of yummy goodness. Their shape makes them ideal for dipping or topping with a world of ingredients to make nachos. Most people buy their tots from the store, but if you find the homemade version at a restaurant, don't pass up the opportunity to try them.
Are you gonna eat your tots? No. Can I have them?
While it may be hard to imagine a time before tater tots existed, they were invented in 1953 by F. Neffy Grigg at Ore-Ida, a brand specializing in potato-based foods. Grigg wanted to repurpose the potato shavings produced by making frozen fries, rather than just selling them as feed for livestock. And he sure succeeded. Today, people love tater tots, tater rounds, and mini tater tots to no end. And the term tater tot is actually still owned by Ore-Ida. Combine waffle and crinkle-cut fries, and you get cottage fries. When made professionally, they have a flat oval shape and ridges across the surface. You can easily make cottage fries at home. They just won't have the ridges. Instead, they'll be kind of like flat, disc-shaped home fries. Their large surface area makes them perfect for holding lots of seasonings, dipping sauces, and an abundance of toppings. Cottage fries are one of the easiest types of fries to make at home. All you have to do is cut your potatoes into thin slices and fry them up. If you want to skip all the excess oil, you can roast them in the oven. Either way, they crisp up wonderfully and still have a smooth texture on the inside. Battered fries come in many shapes and sizes, but they are all dipped in batter to promote an incredibly crunchy, flaky, delicious exterior. Depending on the cut of the potatoes, they can still be soft and pillowy inside, making them the best of both worlds. There are two schools of thought when it comes to battered fries. The first involves making a simple water-based batter with flour and other seasonings. The second, and arguably more popular batter, is beer-based. A good beer batter recipe is well loved because it adds a lot of depth to foods it's added to. Ales are a top pick for this task. Best of all, you can dip anything you want in your batter once it's made. The sky, not the fry, is the limit. Belgian fries look a lot like regular fries, but they have a slightly thicker cut. Of course, the cut isn't what makes them so delectable. Unlike French fries, Belgian fries are exclusively made with beach potatoes, which gives them a yellow hue. They're also fried twice, which leads to delightfully crunchy outsides and soft insides. Traditionally, Belgian fries were cooked in animal fat, but these days, vegetable oil is also common. Belgian fries are typically served in a paper cone with sauce piled on top. Mayonnaise and ketchup are popular, but you'll often find an array of savory, spicy, and sweet sauces offered as well. Belgian fries are not as easy to find in the United States as they are in Europe, where you'll find specific vendors, food carts, and small shops selling just fries. If you love an authentic fish and chips recipe, you know what British chips are all about. In the United States, you may have encountered some knockoff versions that use regular American-style French fries, but British chips are actually a bit thicker. They're not potato chips either, which are called crisps in the United Kingdom.
The English contribution to world cuisine. The chip.
You can enjoy British chips with any dish you'd order fries with. However, due to their iconic presence in fish and chips, they are often served with lots of salt and vinegar. Thanks to their thicker cut, the soft insides soak up tons of flavor, while maintaining a fairly crisp outside. Since 1929, Thrasher's French fries, also called Boardwalk fries, have ruled the French fry game in Ocean City, Maryland. The concession stand set out to make the best fries around, and many would say they achieved their goal. According to Thrasher's, they use only the best potatoes to make their fries, which they call VIPs, very important potatoes. They also soak their potatoes before running them through a slicer invented by the company, which they claim results in the perfect cut every time. Once the Boardwalk fries are ready, you can purchase them in various sized paper cups. Don't ask for ketchup either. Thrasher's fries are served with 100% apple cider vinegar, and the only other thing they offer is Pepsi. Five Guys French fries are also made the Thrasher's way, so if you're not in the Mid-Atlantic region, you could still get your fix. Tornado fries are originally from Seoul, South Korea, but you won't have to go that far to get a taste of these uniquely shaped fries. In the United States, you'll find them at most state fairs and festivals with food vendors. When you spot them, the first thing you'll notice is their unique spiralized shape. Thanks to a wooden skewer, the long, thin potato cut stays intact, leaving it to crisp up exceptionally well. While it may look challenging, making tornado potatoes at home is easier than you might think. With the help of some wooden skewers, a sharp knife, and a bit of patience, you can spiral your way to a delightful snack in a matter of minutes. Just take your time and make precise thin cuts. And don't forget to drizzle them with sauces and tasty toppings. Pommes soufflées are a type of fried potato from France, cut into coin shapes and then pan-fried twice. The first fry crisps up the outside of the potatoes. Then, after cooling, the second fry causes the potato coins to puff up into their signature airy balloon shape. After cooking, pommes soufflées are delicate puffs of potato goodness that can be seasoned any way imaginable. Unfortunately, their fragile structure means they aren't really ideal for dipping, but they can be stuffed to make flavorful snacks. You won't find these in many restaurants because they are quite labor-intensive to make, and the margin for error is high. Still, their unique texture makes them worth giving a try. Hash brown patties are synonymous with breakfast. Similar to tater tots, they are formed to have thin, crispy exteriors and soft insides, but they come in a patty shape that's round or oval-shaped. Either way, these yummy potatoes can be found at various fast food chains that serve breakfast, in the freezer aisle of your grocery store, or made and pan-fried at home. To avoid a classic mistake when making hash brown patties, make sure to avoid over-manipulating or pressing down on your potatoes while they cook. If you do, they are likely to break up into smaller shredded pieces, becoming normal hash browns. Still delicious, but less convenient. They may not be made from potatoes, but zucchini fries are undeniably delicious. When cooked right, they provide all the same tasty, soft and crunchy textures of normal fries, with added flavor and a juicy finish. Conveniently, you can easily make zucchini fries at home, and they taste great with a world of creative sauces. Think flavored aioli, marinara, ranch, and more. There are no wrong answers here. Zucchini fries are also more nutritious because they are lower in calories and carbs than potato fries. Of course, once they're battered, breaded, and fried, they'll jump up in calories and carbs, but they'll still give you an extra serving of veggies.
Whatever, I'm getting cheese fries.
Gooey, crunchy, and mouth-wateringly delicious, cheese fries are the perfect mix of two things everyone loves: cheese and fries. You can make them with any fries and any cheese, for that matter. Traditional cut fries are the most common base for this tasty dish, but don't limit yourself. When it comes to the cheese, feel free to play around. For the most part, though, there are two ways to make great cheese fries, and they both involve yellow cheese. The first and easiest method is to sprinkle cheddar cheese on top of the fries and melt it. The second approach is to smother your fries with nacho cheese sauce, which is also exceptionally easy if you buy the sauce pre-made. Some restaurants use their own proprietary cheese blends, which have been perfectly calibrated for maximum deliciousness. Originally from Quebec, Poutine has since spread its wings and currently holds the title of the National Dish of Canada. Poutine consists of thick-cut potato fries topped with savory brown gravy and squeaky cheese curds. The finished product is soft, crunchy, chewy, and addictive. It's the perfect dish to enjoy in cold weather, so it's no wonder it's a Canadian classic.
I met some Canadians in the army. They put cheese curds on top of fries.
Is that even legal?
While its traditional format is the standard, poutine can also be made with inventive toppings and sauces for all sorts of flavor possibilities. If you haven't tried the original recipe, start with that. But if you want to experiment, we recommend making buffalo chicken poutine or brisket poutine. While similar to their Canadian cousin, disco fries are not to be confused with poutine. Instead, they have a distinctly Italian twist. Hailing from New Jersey, disco fries are also topped with gravy and cheese. But instead of cheese curds, they're topped with shredded mozzarella. They're typically made with crinkle-cut fries as well, but the rules of disco fries aren't as strict as with poutine. As a result, switching out the type of cheese, gravy, or fry is far from forbidden. The origin of disco fries says they were named for the late-night club-goers who enjoyed the snack in the 70s, but their delicious flavors and textures ensured they stood the test of time. Today, you don't have to go to New Jersey to enjoy disco fries. You'll find them at plenty of diners and restaurants across the states, and make them at home as well. As everyone probably knows, chili cheese fries are what you get when you smother a pile of fries with chili and cheese. The result is an array of savory, earthy, zesty, and spicy flavors, piled high to present a mountain of gooey, crispy goodness. There aren't any specific guidelines for this dish, other than it must feature chili and cheese on top of French fries. That said, cheddar cheese is typical. The chili can be a classic beef chili, a Tennessee white chili, or a vegetarian black bean chili. Chili cheese fries can also be topped with diced onions and tomatoes, sour cream, jalapenos, or green onions to add a burst of fresh flavor for any occasion.
Wow, nothing hits the spot after an hour and a half of passion like chili cheese fries.
Green chili cheese fries are like the southwestern cousin of chili cheese fries. Both are made with cheese, fries, and chili, but the type of chili is wildly different. If you aren't familiar with green chili, it's typically made with roasted green chilies, onion, tomato, flour, and not much else. It's far from flashy, but these flavors come together to create an amazing spicy sauce perfect for burritos, and you guessed it, fries. Most green chili recipes contain Pueblo, Hatch, or Poblano chilies, but any spicy chili pepper will do. This French fry variation may not be popular everywhere, but in the West it's a crowd-pleasing favorite. In addition to the basic ingredients, green chili cheese fries taste incredible topped with sour cream, bacon, fresh tomatoes, lime, guacamole, or cilantro. There's no mystery here either. Garlic Parmesan fries are tossed in just what you'd expect. Garlic and Parmesan cheese. They are extremely popular, and it's unlikely you haven't come across these before and loved them. You may be familiar with ballpark-style garlic fries, which have parsley and garlic, but why not add some Parmesan cheese too while you're at it? Many restaurants offer an option to upgrade their fries to include garlic and Parmesan, but you can also recreate this favorite at home anytime. All you have to do is toss all three ingredients in a bowl after the fries are done cooking, and you're good to go. Arguably the most decadent French fry variation, truffle fries are rich, flavorful, and often expensive to make. There's really not much to them, but the presence of truffle oil or shaved truffles on them makes the cost skyrocket. Regardless, truffle adds a deep, earthy, musky flavor that can't be created with any other ingredient. Despite their high price tag, this dinner side is incredibly easy to make. Simply toss your cooked French fries in truffle oil and voila, truffle fries. You can also opt to shave truffles on top. But unless you have a trained pig to root out the prized fungi for you, you'll probably just want to pick up truffle oil at your local grocery store instead. Buffalo fries may not be as common as many of the other variations on this list, but that doesn't make them any less delicious. All that's required to make them are French fries and buffalo sauce, but there's more than one way to create the dish. You can either toss your fries in buffalo sauce to give them an even coating, or you can top a pile of French fries with chicken tossed in buffalo sauce. In addition to fries, buffalo sauce, and maybe chicken, buffalo fries taste amazing when topped with blue cheese, Parmesan, and a drizzle of ranch or blue cheese dressing. With additional toppings, they overflow with a tangy, spicy taste and feature a touch of creaminess that subdues some of the heat, while simultaneously adding another layer of flavor. When you're ready to take your cheese fries to the next level, loaded fries are the obvious solution. Essentially, they are just cheese fries that have extra toppings like bacon, chives, diced tomatoes, and sour cream added on top. Think of the toppings you would put on a loaded baked potato and just swap out the whole potato for French fries. Now, you have loaded fries. Both cheese sauce and melted shredded cheese work for loaded fries, and the toppings add extra flavor, crunch, and creaminess. You can even add some sliced jalapenos for a spicy kick. Similar to loaded fries, but with a twist, nacho fries are more like a meal or appetizer than a side dish. Sometimes referred to as Irish nachos, they are smothered in cheese and topped with pico de gallo, jalapenos, guacamole, beans, various meats, and occasionally black olives. No matter the toppings you choose, the result is a pile of amazing flavors and textures. Waffle fries are one of the best choices for the base of nacho fries because they allow you to scoop up more tasty toppings, just like chips would. If you haven't tried nacho fries before, this is your sign to make some, or seek them out as soon as possible. Like no other type of fry out there, funnel cake fries are sweet and decadent. Unlike French fries, they aren't made from potatoes. Instead, they're made with funnel cake batter. The reason they are called fries at all is because of their shape, which resembles regular or thin-cut fries. Even though funnel cake fries are made with batter and not potatoes, they still feature a super crispy shell and a lighter inside. Typically, you'll find them topped with powdered sugar, just like funnel cakes, and served alongside sweet condiments like berry jams, chocolate sauce, caramel, or strawberry puree.